everyone, welcome back. This episode is going to be on my plan. Plan your work, work your plan, right? I don't know about any of you, but when you have your home studio, sometimes you can be a little bit aimless. Unless you know what your main goal, your main direction is. I decided to ask myself the questions: why? Why am I out here? Why am I doing what I'm doing? What I hope to accomplish while I'm out here, how I'm going to accomplish it, when I want it accomplished, and you know, the why, when, why, you know, those whole four questions. And I answered them. I made a Pottery Focus Journal, which I'm going to show you in just a second. I didn't show you the detail. I did it briefly because, I'll be honest, I filled it up more after I made the video on purpose, because I wanted to write my heart things in there, and I don't necessarily want to show my heart things to everyone. But anyway, it really helped me to get focused on what I'd like to accomplish. Today's video, I'm going to share what I did within the last week. I'm not sure if I showed glazing last week or if I know I have the clips. But anyway, I'm going to share what I did last week. I threw on the wheel, I did some glazing, I had a kiln opening, and let me share all that with you right now, just so that you know I'm so into the blackwash and texturing and stamping and just the black and white, working with shadows. I feel like I'm working with shadows, and I just love that. Not much color, a lot of character, right? There you go. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed today's clip. If you have any questions or comments, post them in the bottom, and hope you enjoy. Okay, this is my Pottery Focus Journal, and I wondered if I should share this or not. And I thought it might be useful to some people, but this is what I decided to do so that I know my purpose for going into the shop. I'm going to write a mission statement, and I'm not going to share that with you. I'll just share some of my thoughts in going into why I'm doing what I'm doing. I use it for relaxation and fun. I want to always learn new things, because that's one of my, really important to me, is to always learn something new every day. Don't be driven by other people's wants and desires for your project unless it's in line with your goals and desires. And I have a challenge with that. Sometimes I'll spur off in all kinds of directions, but I think I'm going to stick to my own path. Seek new inspiration daily and create videos on the progress to share with others who may be interested. Then I have my Pottery Bucket List. And you don't even need to know what that is, but those are the things that I want to accomplish, and I organized it a little better up there. Then I also put things that I like to do in a video segment, not in each one, but like a technique of the week and relaxing moments, because that's why I do pottery. Starts and finishes, things that I start and things that I finish, goals that I've met and insights I've gained, and thanks to people and promoting of other potters, because that's part of the knowledge. I want to know other potters and what they're doing, and I love that, doing that so much. So anyway, this is the beginning of my Pottery Focus Journal, and probably by the time you see this, it's going to be more power-packed. That's better. April 2013. Okay, these are all black washed, and I'm clear glazing over the top, so it's quite uneventful as far as what I'm doing. And I'm dipping them in the glaze right there, and I still have some up on the table here, so it'll be kind of cool when they're done. Here's the top layer of that kiln load, and I'm going to shut it down and do it to cone 5 and hold it for 30 minutes. Okay, plugs are in. Okay, cone 5. Wait a second. Cone 5. Enter. Speed. Slow. Enter. Hold time. Oh, I said 30 minutes, but I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to do 25. And start. Okay, it fired for 13 hours and 42 minutes, which is actually a little longer than usual, so I'm kind of curious why that happened, but I tested out some new glazes on that pot. And once I unload that, I'll get to show the rest of it. Here's a look at the next layer. Kind of stoked about that bowl right there. Okay, that's the bottom layer right there. I'll show these all more up close and personal in just a minute. Okay, it's daylight now. Let me go ahead and show you real quick a walkthrough of my opening. I'll just describe really quick. I threw the bowls, bisque fired them, black washed them, added the stamps on some of them. Some of them I did later on, but added stamps, then bisque fired them again. I did it at a bisque temperature so that the underglaze would actually be secure and not blur when I put the clear over it. This one I think turned out pretty well. I'm noticing I want a little bit more texturing on my bowls so that you can see the black better. It still looks good, I think. In my opinion, these I'm really enjoying doing these. And I'm going to do some more of these too, actually, because I love the black wash. This one I thought was fun. This is not a level bowl. I mean, it's kind of, it dips down right here at the bottom. But I love how that worked out on this one. These were tests. See how that one is blurred right here? And that one was, I put the underglaze on, and then I put the clear glaze over it, and it just smudged it. And these are just, it's just a stamp I put on two pieces, a piece of stoneware. This is actually the test for my Renaissance glazes, and I don't like how they turned out. That's not what the picture was. So I'm wondering, let me see if I can get closer to the light. I'm wondering if these are the colors that I'll get on, see, that's supposed to be indigo, and it's just like a dirty blue. That's supposed to be sea glass, which I'll show you on another piece. It turned out differently on another piece. This is a cup I've had sitting around for a really long time with glaze inside. Okay, I had glazed the inside and I was going to redo the outside. Couldn't think of a color, so I just did the black wash on the outside. And that's a stamp on top of the clear glaze, and it just distorted it. Now that I know that effect will happen, I can pick and choose. I wasn't aware it was going to happen. But look what happened. It's been sitting around so long, there must have been dust in it because it's separated on the inside. It didn't glaze solid. And here's a cup. Okay. You know how you just have those wonky cups you just love? Well, I love this one. I love how crackled the handle is, and the black went in between the cracks. And there's texturing, and I made the foot different than usual. And oh, I just like this one a lot. And it's very comfortable. It's comfortable to hold. I've held off making cups because I had the ones left over from the project, and I made this one too. I really like my black wash. Some people may be bored there's not a lot of color, but honestly, I'm really enjoying it, and I'm going to do some more texturing and whatnot. But then again, there you go. There is my kiln opening for this week.